In a world of myth and legend, where the gods of Asgard ruled the fates of mortals, there existed a fierce and feared group of warriors known as the Viking Berserkers. These battle-hardened fighters were the epitome of strength and bravery, feared by their enemies and revered by their allies. To be a Viking Berserker was to embody the very essence of the wild and untamed, to live a life of unrelenting passion and fury. The origins of the Berserkers are shrouded in mystery, but it is said that they were the chosen warriors of the god Odin, the All-Father and King of the gods. Odin, with his piercing eye and wide-brimmed hat, was the master of war and wisdom, and he handpicked the most fearless and ferocious fighters to join his elite band of warriors. These chosen few were trained in the art of combat, honing their skills with sword and shield, and were said to possess supernatural strength and agility in battle. As a Viking Berserker, your life would be one of constant battle and adventure. You would sail the fjords and raid the villages of foreign lands, seeking plunder and glory in the name of your tribe and your god. Your days would be filled with the clash of steel on steel, the scent of sweat and blood, and the thunder of drums beating out the rhythm of war. You would be a force of nature, unstoppable and unyielding, driven by a fierce passion for battle and a desire for honor and recognition. But being a berserker was not just about fighting and winning, it was also about living a life of ritual and tradition. You would participate in sacred ceremonies and sacrifices, calling upon the gods to grant you strength and protection in battle. You would wear the skins of bears and wolves, symbols of your ferocity and cunning, and you would adorn yourself with the tattoos of your tribe, marking your status as a warrior and a member of your community. You would be a part of a tight-knit group of brothers, bound together by a shared code of honor and loyalty. As you sailed the seas and explored the unknown, you would encounter strange and wondrous creatures, from the giant serpents that slithered through the depths to the mythical eagles that soared through the skies. You would hear the stories of the skalds, the poets and musicians who chronicled the deeds of great heroes and the myths of old. You would drink ale and mead, feasting on the meat of wild boars and the fish of the sea, and you would sing and dance, celebrating the victories of your tribe and the glory of your god. But the life of a Viking Berserker was not without its challenges and dangers. You would face fierce enemies, from the armored knights of the south to the savage warriors of the east. You would battle against the elements, braving the treacherous storms and icy landscapes of the north. You would suffer injuries and wounds, and you would face the ever-present threat of death and defeat. Yet, despite these dangers, you would press on, driven by a fierce determination to succeed and a refusal to yield. As the years passed, you would grow in strength and wisdom, becoming a legendary warrior and a hero of your tribe. You would earn the respect and admiration of your peers, and you would be feared and revered by your enemies. You would be a true Viking Berserker, a master of the art of war and a champion of the wild and untamed. Your name would be whispered in awe and terror, and your deeds would be remembered for generations to come. But the life of a Viking Berserker was not just about individual glory and achievement, it was also about serving a greater purpose. You would be a part of a larger community, a tribe of warriors and farmers, craftsmen and traders. You would work together to build and protect your village, to hunt and gather food, and to raise your children and pass on your knowledge and traditions. You would be a part of a rich and vibrant culture, a culture that valued strength and courage, but also wisdom and loyalty. As the seasons changed and the years went by, you would begin to feel the weight of your years. Your body would grow weary, your muscles would ache, and your mind would begin to slow. You would look back on your life, remembering the battles you fought and the victories you won. You would think of your comrades, your brothers and friends, and you would remember the laughter and the tears you shared. You would think of your family, your wife and children, and you would wonder what the future holds for them. And so, as the sun sets on your life as a Viking Berserker, you would look out to the horizon, knowing that your legacy will live on. You would see the young warriors, the new generation of berserkers, eager to prove themselves in battle and to make their mark on the world. You would see the village, thriving and prosperous, a testament to the hard work and determination of your tribe. You would see the future, bright and uncertain, and you would know that your story is far from over. The legend of the Viking Berserkers has captivated people for centuries, inspiring countless stories, poems, and works of art. Their bravery, strength, and unwavering dedication to their craft have made them a symbol of the untamed and the unbreakable. As we look back on their history, we are reminded of the power of the human spirit, and the incredible things that can be achieved when we push ourselves to the limits of our endurance. If you've enjoyed this journey into the life of a Viking Berserker, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more videos on history, mythology, and adventure. Share your thoughts and comments below, and let us know what you'd like to see next. Do you have a favorite Viking myth or legend? Have you ever wondered what it would be like to live as a berserker? Let us know, and we'll do our best to bring your ideas to life. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, so you can stay up to date on all our latest content. And as always, remember to keep exploring, keep discovering, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible.